As you mentioned, Nicholas Gentry. I'm a scientist by training, did my PhD work at UCSF, worked for a little while after that in the field of reproductive aging at the Buck Institute, and started Life Ahead a couple years ago as a university spin out with some colleagues working on ovarian biology. We are building a personalized reproductive forecasting tool to provide long range and personalized forecasts for the timing of the menopausal transition. Right now, much of menopause care, which is one of our focuses, is reactive. So a lot of the time, women wait until symptoms prompt a visit. But even before that, there's remarkably little education provided by doctors for many people on when and how this occurs. And so many women enter the menopausal transition not knowing what to expect or when to expect it. Women who don't already have specialists or are part of boutique clinics already watching their clock, actively managing their health, which is most women. And so right now, the women who get any kind of ovarian risk assessment at all are the ones already in a fertility clinic, which are mostly pay out of pocket, tend to be older, higher income, access to specialists, boutique clinics essentially. But you can have a 28-year-old with very low reserve who's at risk for early menopause and not know it with the current tools unless they were actively seeking this out. We have more health data on everyone, and especially women, than at any point in history, but outcomes aren't improving at the same rate. So I think that's in part because a lot of this data is without clinical context, is just noise, essentially. Accessibility starts with the clinician. The best tool in the world doesn't matter if the average OBGYN can't use it without liability, can't use it confidently. So the first job here is making sure it's validated, our I's are dotted, our T's are crossed, output is clear. I'll focus on three things in brief. This is our vision. First, imagine a universal screen, kind of like a mammogram, but for reproductive lifespan. You turn a certain age, you get a forecast. That alone is a paradigm shift because it frames and structures the conversations around menopause that don't happen for most people. Mm-hmm. If most people have that information and having that conversation, that alone changes population health.